Ryan Colflesh Show.
Okay. Shut up. I said shut up! Welcome back to the Colflesh Show, now legal in 47 countries. Thanks for the second chance, Kazakhstan. Our first story tonight is the enigma of the out-of-order toilets. Rumors have circulated that the poopy bandit has come back to wreak havoc on our lavatories. Thankfully, though, this time he's actually pooping in the toilet bowl. For weeks, a smell has been emanating from the ceiling of the new cafeteria. The cause of this smell has perplexed students and teachers alike, prompting an investigation by the school. The school administration whittled down their suspects to none other than Martin Rydell. When asked to comment, he simply said, "Don't worry about it." Whew. Well, we attempted to get Mr. Reader for our first interview, but unfortunately he threatened legal action. So, for our first guest, you all know him but you wish you didn't, Senior Class President and Spikeball Aficionado, Thomas Casper! Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show, Thomas. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be here.
That's great. So, little birdie told me you were a pretty good spikeball player.
I mean, I'm still a developing player. I'm still working, doing tournaments, but
That's great.
still got a lot of improvement to do, and you know that's the plan.
Yeah,
Get to the top.
That's great. So, some people say that they were born to do something. You know, like, I was born to play basketball, to paint, to commit tax fraud. You know, would you say you were born to play spikeball?
Actually, in a way, I really do believe.
Never mind. No one would be stupid enough to think that. So, do you spikeball players call yourselves spikers, netters?
Actually, in the spikeball community, we call each other ballers.
Oh, so losers. Okay, all right. So, when you want to peruse in the spikeball, as they say, what do you say to your friends? I mean, you can't say, fellas, let's ball up, because, you know, you're throwing the ball down. So, do you say, like, let's ball down, net up, let's gather around the net, gentlemen? What do you say?
Usually, it's something as simple as like spike at 5:30.
That can't be right.
I think they actually say whack the mole.
Oh, yeah, that has to be it. That has to be it. Well, I don't know about you, but to me, this interview is going absolutely nowhere. So let's transition into something you've actually had success in, stealing elections. So during your run for presidency, there was a scandal about your violent tendencies. Can you elaborate on that or talk about that?
I mean, there's a lot of scandals that people like to say, a lot of fake news. But there were actually no scandals during my presidency. It actually ran pretty well, and at the end of the day, we won Spirit Week and got the job done. So, I mean, it was a whole great effort, but there were no scandals during the election. There were no scandals in the student council. Nothing.
Okay. So, what do you think? What was the hardest part about your presidency?
The hardest part about my presidency was definitely just everyone that said no. And what I mean by this is, you know, after I was elected, a ton of people were saying no, like, this will not be a good term, like, he will not accomplish what he needs to. And then it just continued all throughout my presidency, just people just sleeping, saying no. But we started working in June, and that continued through July and August. Right into the school year, we didn't let anyone define us. We just kept working, just focusing on our grade only, no other grades. and it paid off. And you know, the hardest part was the adversity that we faced, just people saying no, people not believing that we could do it, but at the end of the day it all paid off, and we just showed everyone that we were capable of accomplishing things that we never had before.
You are quite the rouser. So, what do you think is the best part about the senior class?
Oh, this class was the greatest. I mean, everyone was united. We accomplished so much this year. This.
Some lasagna? I need some lasagna. I'll go get it.
Alright, well, at Lizzie for Life 35 tweeted, Tatum is absolute garbage, and its families don't even have a singular bathroom, and you retweeted that. What do you have to say about that?
I don't recall retweeting that at all.
Yes, you did.
I
saw you.
I literally didn't even know that account existed. Like,
yes, you did. I checked it.
I mean,
I checked it before the interview.
Check my account. Like, I checked my retweets. There's nothing.
Is that smoke? What did you do?
I think I burned lasagna.
Well, hate to end it so soon, but I already went to prison once for arson, so I think I need to go check on this lasagna. Well, thank you so much, Thomas, for coming here and doing this interview, and we'll be right back.
On this week's episode of My Strange Addictions.
I'm Luke Gallagher, and I have an addiction to eating flour.
I'm really worried for him. I mean, I can't do anything about it. He gets really mad if he doesn't have his flour.
My son was born with a birth defect.
Tune in this week to hear about Luke's horrendously awful story.
Who's the best birdie? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you. Well, welcome back. So, our next guest is actually the grandson of the former mayor of Haddonfield.
Ah, I wish I was mayor.
What would you do if you were mayor? Okay. So, as I said, our next guest is Max Pollock. All right. So, I guess I'll start.
How are you? Everyone
Yeah.
out there? How you doing?
That's great. My first question, I'll start off, with an easy one, softball. What was your best memory of Haddonfield Memorial High School?
I mean, being someone who comes from someone of power,
Yes.
especially within the town,
Yeah.
I think seeing someone that's very close to me succeed,
Yeah.
And getting into that power, that really really shines and speaks to me. So I would have to say Thomas Casper being elected the senior class president.
That's a nice one. That actually reminds me of a story. My Uncle Jerry, he was a great man, funniest man you'll ever meet. We went up to Maine for a fishing trip. Now, I'm not really good at fishing, I never really had a knack for it, but sometimes you need to branch out, you need to try new things. So we went up to Maine. We forgot all the food. That was bad. So we had to pick off mushrooms from the ground, and because we were really bad at fishing, we couldn't get any fish. So, the fishing trip was not very much of a success, but the journey we had along the way, it was great. The one time we were making the campfire, and he actually was lit on fire.
Is he alright?
Hey, look at me. Did your mother ever tell you to look at people when you're talking?
I feel like
You're trying to tell a story, and you're just doing... No, this is very dear to my heart. My uncle died.
You guys have,
My uncle
are there any
died.
are there any doctors back
My
there?
uncle died. Hey. So I've heard that as the grandson of a former mayor of Haddonfield, you get some mayor perks, you know. What are those? You get like discounts at the Polished Plate, free meals at the Bistro, free cards at Conti's.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're so focused on my grandma.
Yeah, how do I get into that?
I
you
thought
know?
I was the
Do I gotta marry you? Is it? Do I gotta marry you?
Preferably not.
No.
I wouldn't. I like you as, I mean, you're a cool person and all, but I'm not looking for anyone right now, and really.
I need it. So anyway, who's your favorite teacher at the high school?
And, I mean, it's a toss-up, but I'm really a big fan of the teachers that are holding clipboards in their hands right now.
Breaking news update. I just received word that the Poopy Bandit has broke into our set. I don't know where he is.
Is this supposed to be happening? Yeah.
Shit, yeah, okay. Next question. So let's transition into a very divisive topic. Over these past few years, what kind of Flintstones vitamins do you prefer? Do you like the hard ones or the gummy ones?
I mean, the clear choice out of those two are the gummies because. You know,
Oh, would you look at that? It's Drink That Milk O'Clock. Drink that milk. Drink that milk. Drink that milk.
Yeah, man.
Drink that milk.
Yeah. Take a
Drink
drink.
that milk.
Wait.
Drink that milk.
No.
Drink that milk.
No, I'm good.
Drink that
I'm
milk.
good, man.
Drink that milk. Come on.
Yeah, I'm
It's
lactose-
right there. It's right there.
Bro, like,
Come on.
why are you
It's
trying
fine.
to force feed me?
It's fine. It's good. It's good for you.
I'm lactose intolerant.
We gotta
No.
We gotta do. Every guest has to do it.
Dude.
Dude,
I don't know.
No, come
Nah.
on.
Nah.
Come on.
Dude.
Come on now.
Where's my publicist? I
You're
can't.
not leaving until you drink this milk.
Can't. Dude, unlock the
You're
door.
not. You're not leaving. Drink
Dude.
it. Drink it.
Dude.
Drink it.
Yo.
Drink it.
Where? I'm
Drink
out
that
of
milk.
here, man.
Drink.
I'm out of here.
Drink. Come back.
Nah,
dude,
dude,
come
nah.
on.
You're trying to force feed me to drink milk. I'm not drinking anything, man.
More for me. Our final guest for tonight is so. Shut up. We're not doing this. I can't do this. You cannot be coming here right now. You gotta leave. I'm sorry. You just have to leave. We're doing this. No, we are doing this. Let me interview you. How about that? Yeah, that's great. I'll probably do better than you anyway. Question one, why is Mom so disappointed in you? This wasn't my fault. Uncle Jerry dropped the bomb. Whoa. We're not doing this, alright? You can't trick me into doing this. So I heard you had a pretty new garbage movie coming out. Let's take a little peek at that, shall we? So I noticed a little mistake there. Your lip syncing was a little bit off. What do you got to say about that? That garbage movie you're making. The movie was incredible. It's going to be great. It's going to top the box office charts. It was a great experience for me. It's amazing. It's going to be a cult classic in a few years. How did you get into Mr. HMHS? You're the least funniest person I know. Unfunny. You know, I know. Stupid. Your humor is trash. You are awful. Right? I hate you. It means I hate myself. I don't care. So bad. You're so stupid. You are screw your hair. Screw your clothing. What is that? What jeans in a polo? Who wears jeans in a polo? You are the worst person I know. I hate you. You are disgusting. What's wrong with you? Disgusting. Your pants are stupid. Your face is. How many freckles do you have? I don't know. You're stupid. That's the definition. If you look up whack in the dictionary, it'll be you. Picture of you. Stupid face of you. Because you're stupid. Get out now. So that's all it's going to have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. You know, have a great night and have a great Mr. HMHS.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm practicing for my talent. You see, it's going to be really cool, right? Because I'm practicing it, the talent in my video. And then I'm going to play the talent. It adds like continuity, you know?
What if they play the video after the talent?